Content farms are channels that post low quality videos frequently, usually about topics that are currently trending. I've been interested in content farms for a while, but never watched any videos made by them, because I had better things to do. But that changes now, because in this video I'm going to quickly take a look at some pretty weird content farms. Before I start talking about them, I just want to say that while I try to keep my videos relatively PG, some of the things I'm going to be taking a look at in this video should not be viewed by kids, so be warned, I guess. The first content farms I'll take a look at are Mascot horror content farms. For those of you who don't know what Mascot horror is, it's pretty much just a horror franchise with a marketable main monster that is usually aimed towards the younger demographic and most horror stuff. You know, stuff like Five Nights at Freddy's, Hello Neighbor, Garden of Ban. Since Mascot horror is popular with kids, content farms use these characters to get as many views as possible. The first Mascot horror content farm I'll take a look at is Top 10 Gaming. They milk Freddy Fazbear as much as they can. The first video of theirs I'm gonna take a look at is Top 10 Hottest FNAF Animatronics. I'm gonna talk about it because, like, just look at it.
Freaking creepy.
Can't stop laughing about this. Okay. Anyways, it seems a bit weird to have a thumbnail and video like this because, you know, children watch this stuff. Go find someone who isn't a child that watches Top 10 Gaming that, you know, isn't me. I doubt you will be able to. Anyways, the video talks about the animatronics you expect it to. You know, Toy Chica, Funtime Chica, Glamrock Chica, Roxy, Glamrock Freddy, Mangle.
I didn't believe that Mangle could be sexy, to be honest. I had heard the rumblings, and I wanted to be able to deny that they were true. But then I looked up Mangle FNAF sexy.
What the Sigma?
Lefty's also in this video. I don't know, people found this thing hot. They call Glamrock Freddy buff.
Glamrock Freddy is weirdly attractive. He's super tall, seemingly buff.
This video is scarier than the entirety of Security Breach. There's a part 2 I skimmed through because I didn't really feel like watching another one of these. But they call Happy Frog, Toy Freddy, and Springtrap hot. Isn't there like a dead guy inside of there? A dead, rotting guy. I made a video called FNAF Theories that gave me an ulcer.
Number 10, Jack Black.
These guys really like Springlocks. They've made videos such as real Springlock incidents that actually happened and reasons you should know how to make a spring bodysuit. 1. I don't think that they need to be a 50-minute video about this. Whole get wet and you die thing is enough to stop people from learning how to make a spring bodysuit.
Was that the bite of it?
Top 10 Gaming is a pretty harmless content farm for the most part. There's nothing really too inappropriate or brain rotting like some of the other content farms we'll talk about, but I just had to talk about the creators of You'll Never Sleep after playing FNAF Security Breach. Have they ever played FNAF Security Breach? J Cinema's next content farm I'll take a look at, and he makes videos like toxic Glamrock jump scares, and more importantly, FNAF AR workshop animations. These animations are all over the place for some reason, which is funny, because I'm pretty sure more people have seen these than played the actual game, which, might I add, is dead. Most of the FNAF AR animations are in Shorts tab. Shorts are pretty much just brain rot central, so this is gonna be fun. One thing I noticed is that the animations are reused multiple times. I mean, the animations are pretty good, but still, you shouldn't reuse them. Speaking of the animation, J Cinema might not even make them. My source is a YouTube comment on Oh Yeah's video about FNAF content farms, so take it with a grain of salt, but apparently Jay steals animations, and if that's true, that will be bad. That will be very bad. Again, my source is a YouTube comment, and I couldn't find any videos talking about this, but if anyone knows anything, feel free to let me know in the comments. Also, Jay just posts some weird stuff, like this is his most popular video, and I don't know, it just feels weird that a channel that is definitely mostly watched by children, considering its use of popular characters with them, would make something like this.
I can't live with this constant torture any longer.
But here's the thing, videos like this will keep getting made and advertised to children because they get views. Toy Chica video has 19 million views. Think about how much that is, okay? Videos like this surely can't be good for kids, but I don't know, maybe I'm just stupid. Okay, let's move on to something more lighthearted. I'm gonna talk about horror skunks, but just know, this is the best content farm of all time, as the animation quality is so good to the point where I'm not even sure if it's content farm, but I just wanted to mention the Rainbow Friends song. It's just peak.
The Rainbow Friends, they call us so bright that it never ends.
Horror Skunks makes videos about going to Ban, PoppyPlaytime, FNAF, Skibbity Toilet. The animation is genuinely impressive and the songs go hard, okay? Again, Rainbow Friends song. I am the #1 Horror Skunks fan. Okay, maybe number 2. I didn't make a 20-minute long video about them, but still, you know, Cosmo gets what he deserves. The best video ever. Speaking of Cosmo, the Amazing Digital Circus is another thing content farms like to milk because just look at the view count on this thing. That's more than Toy Chica, guys. Pomni Minecraft is the only content farm I'll talk about because all the other ones are really weird and I don't want to talk about them or look them up. Pomni Minecraft makes videos about the Amazing Digital Circus in Minecraft. I decided to take a quick glance at the video. Pomni and Jax find scary catnap EXE, which is an hour long. But the first thing I noticed that the video uses AI voices for all the characters. Well, all the characters except for Kaufmo. You see, since Kaufmo doesn't have any lines in the pilot for some reason, the AI can't do a The AI can't do a voice for him because he doesn't have any lines. Now, since the AI can't do a voice for him, a real person had to do it, and it's very obvious.
Kaufmo, what are you doing here?
Hey, Pomni, something happened at our amazing digital circus. Come with me quickly, I'll show and tell you everything.
What?
So apparently Kane has been kidnapped. Oh no, guys, who could have done this?
Kane.
Wait, I think I heard something. Oh no, it's catnap. How did he even appear here?
And it turns out Kane is okay. Yes! The script is so unnatural. It was definitely made by AI as well. I stopped watching at this point because I didn't want to watch this anymore. Now, believe it or not, the video where Catnap from PoppyPlaytime goes to the Amazing Digital Circus is probably the most normal video on the channel, because the other ones are things like Jax and Kaufmo caught Pomni and punished her. What the? It's a shame that these videos are made because the pilot to the Amazing Digital Circus was actually really good. It was well animated, had an interesting plot, and had Jax. He's the best character. And again, these videos are made for kids. Little Timmy is watching Pomni and Jax hide from scarypeppapig.exe in Minecraft on their crusty iPad. Okay, that's enough of Pomni Minecraft. The YouTuber The Beak made a good video about it, so go watch that if you want, I guess. And the content farms I talked about so far aren't doing so well views-wise, but what if I told you that there's a content farm that uploads multiple times per day and has 36 million subscribers? Well, there is. Lankybox is the final content farm I'll talk about. Unlike Pomni Minecraft and some of J Cinema, Lankybox doesn't use inappropriate stuff to get kids to watch their videos. Instead, they scream and add 5 billion sound effects. I tried watching their Geometry Dash video because I am quite the Geometry Dash expert, but I quit after 2 minutes because it was just too tiring. Also, in the video, they say they never played Geometry Dash before. They have, and they keep saying that this is a rhythm game, which, yeah, Geometry Dash is a rhythm game, but they're playing platformer mode. Most videos that they make are around an hour long, and again, they post multiple every day. Like, who edits these? It takes me like a week to edit a 10-minute long video. I don't know how, I don't know. Lankybox is a variety of characters that they have, those being Foxy, Boxy, Ghosty, Rocky, and Thick Shark. What would you do if your child asked for a Thick Shark toy? Of course, they have shorts, which are just horrific. The constant stimulation in these videos can be good for kids. I'm not gonna say that all kids entertainment has to have educational value, because it really doesn't. If every show I watched as a kid tried to teach me something, I would have gone insane. But like, kids entertainment shouldn't be this unhinged. I think a good example of a family-friendly YouTuber that could be watched by kids and people with a job is DanceTDM. Okay, I'm gonna play the first 10 seconds of the newest DanceTDM video and 10 seconds of the newest Lankybox video, which is definitely gonna be outdated by the time this video goes out, whatever. And I'm gonna let you see, you know, what I'm talking about.
Oh, is that me? Ha! Hey everyone, Dan here. Welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 VR. The ending. The sequel.
Lankybox, so sad. I have some really bad news. In this video, we got our merch stolen, which made Lankybox super sad.
DanceTDM's video can be enjoyed by anyone. I don't really watch him anymore, but when I finished Help Wanted 2, I watched all his videos on them because, or on it, whatever, because they were good videos, you know, they were funny, they were cool. Lankybox to make a video with both Felonious, Screw, and Freddy Fazbear, and I still wouldn't watch it. And you know how much I love Felonious, Screw, and Freddy Fazbear. If you watch my videos, if not, then you don't know that. In conclusion, content farms just kind of suck. They rock kids' brains and show them inappropriate stuff for views. Like, that's just horrible. If you're a parent or have a younger sibling, you should make sure that your kid/sibling isn't watching this stuff. I made sure to talk about relatively tame content farms because I didn't really feel like looking at anything too crazy. But trust me, it gets worse than this. If you excuse me, I have to go watch some more horror skunks. You know, gotta watch her new song. Bye, I guess.